everybody, this is Salvi here with the VTuber news coming right up for you. Before that, of course, smash that subscribe button, hit that bell, and the like button as well, and let's get right into it. Sneako is a far-right internet personality who was known for his live streams, formerly his YouTube videos. I think he got banned on YouTube. I think right now, he is not very respected in many things that he does or says, but he has amassed a large group of people behind him. I think in the quote-unquote manosphere or whatever he's had in there. He streams on, I believe, on Kick at this point and things like that. So he has had to move from place to place. We have also Ironmouse, who was involved in this whole thing, because she is a female American VTuber from Puerto Rico. And she has been, well, there's a lot of stuff that's been happening with Ironmouse lately that have gotten, well, positive things and negative things and such. There are a lot of things going on that, you know, people wish that there weren't as many crazy things going on as there are. This is the main thing that I'm going to be pointing at. It's not going to be too very long, but we're going to take a listen to everything he has to say, and then I'm going to come out on the other side with my take on the whole thing. Sneako explains why streamers glaze VTubers. They're doing it out of fear because the VTuber community will destroy your rep or reputation. Ironmouse came at me last year saying I'm a horrible person and those fans really gonna attack you. Imagine the person who watches VTuber. So let's take a look at what goes here.
I hope you know that when streamers go on and start glazing VTubers like Ironmouse, they're doing it out of fear because the VTuber community they will destroy your reputation. See, Ironmouse came last year and started saying I was a pedo and a cuck and saying I'm a horrible person. And those fans, they're really going to attack you. So when you see streamers be like, oh, you're a legend, I love you so much, it's because they just don't want the heat from those people. Those people who watch, imagine a person who watches a VTuber, who watches an AI mouse, a cat, and chats all day and gives them subs. These are the...
Again, with the the low blows of AI. There's only one AI VTuber, well, one popular AI VTuber that I know of, and that's Neuro, because she is not taking anything from anyone else. She just literally is AI, but you have Vidal or Vidal who is there, who's always watching over it, you know, making sure that the program works properly, all that kind of stuff like that. And that has been accepted, but that's like 99.9% are actual humans behind it.
Some of the most profitable streamers on Twitch. These people...
That's because we have a good personality. Well, the ones who are profitable have a good personality. That's why it happens.
People are ruthless. You don't want to have them against you. They're not saying it out of love. They don't know anything about their content. They're saying it out of fear.
Clip farming ass error. These motherfuckers, these young niggas was born into identities.
It's crazy how long has it been since the Streamy Awards and there's still discourse about this? These interactions are still being dissected. It's just an award show for streamers where all these egos are involved. And still, look at the ripple effect that this one event had on the entire streaming industry. Also, if Ironmouse is uncomfortable about Rei, Rakai, these people, turn off your iPad. Close the screen. If you're uncomfortable.
And that's where I'm going to stop, because that's the same stuff that was said before. We already went over it. We already went over why that's not a thing, that wouldn't happen. And I'm not trying to infantilize Mouse. She's strong. She can fight her own battles and all that kind of stuff. But we're going over what he said in the beginning, that we're ruthless, that we will attack, that kind of thing. We will defend ourselves. When we are getting attacked, we will defend ourselves. And also, we will, just like any streamer, you can call out whoever you want, you can say whatever you want. We don't do it maliciously to actually hurt people. And Mouse didn't do that maliciously to you. It's because you, Sneako, showed yourself to not be a great person. As I've said before, he's not been a great person. He hasn't been a great personality out there. He's had some very, very far right things that he's said. And, you know, he has the right to say it, but people have the right to call you out when they say it. Never once was anyone saying you should be attacked or anything like that. People were just calling you out. And it wasn't only VTubers. It was a ton of other people. A lot of big personalities that called you out on what you did. Charlie called you out on many things that you did. Penguin Zero. Other people called you out. It wasn't just that right now, because you can get a little bit of notoriety for talking about VTubers, because it's a popular thing to talk about and diss on right now. That's why you're doing this. So imagine being scared of a 3D model of the kid's voice mod. Pretty sure people come to Sneako for him advocating marriages involving underage kids. That too. And his really liking of that. I forget what that movie was. It was that movie about kids like doing cheerleading, like children doing cheerleading or something like that. I forget the name of it, because I remember it was a while back. But that one, yeah, that one was bad. When the active VTubers come after him, when did Mouse say anything about him? Because I don't remember. The only thing I remember is him fighting with Charlie and everyone at Charlie's back. So yeah, there's a lot of things here. So Sneako's reputation was him going to that swinger party with his girl and talking about what happened to the party on stream. There's a lot of things. And then you go, like I mentioned before, here's Charlie. There's a lot of things here. And people are just, you know, kind of like beating a dead horse type of thing. And yeah, he's just trying to do this to get reputation again. It's clout farming for clout farming's sake. But yeah, he attacked Ironmouse. I don't feel it was warranted. Like I said, he made Ironmouse seem like a woman that would be attacking others, a vindictive individual. I don't see that just based on my personal experience. Fallen Shadow, or Shondo, as she is known in the community and by people that follow her, is a VTuber, an English-speaking VTuber, who debuted around 2021. The reason why we're talking about her, why is she in our news? Why is she even on the screen? Because she came back from her hiatus. She had a hiatus where she was doing it for her mental health and just for her betterment, which is the best reason to take any type of hiatus out there. And I'm very glad that she did take that hiatus because it's very, very important, as I said before. So let's talk about what she put out recently, which was put through here. Shonda returns from hiatus and finally sets boundaries with parasocial fans. Happy for her, but I feel broken up with. And here we go. Here is what she says. And it's always important, which is why I always put this out here. It's always important to see exactly what they say and then come after and see what, you know, people are reacting to, that kind of stuff. But I want to have her own words mention everything.
To quote unquote be in a relationship with thousands of people, that's something when you're not mentally sound anyway at all. I hate the thought of being a GFE streamer. Always have. I've been saying for years, don't call me GFE. I fucking hate GFE because I had my shit fucked over by a GFE streamer. The thought makes me feel like repulsed and afraid of streaming. But no, I'm not gonna change anything. I'm not going anywhere. Going forward, I want to have fun with you guys. I want us to enjoy the time together, and I want you guys to view me however you most want to view me.
Which is logical.
I don't care if you want to see me as your wife. I don't care if you want to see me as your imoto. You can do whatever you want. But me, going forward, personally, I'm going to try my best to respect the boundaries better. Because there needs to be a boundary between us, unfortunately.
Now, this is one part that I will kind of interject in. That's good. It's very good to set boundaries. And for her mental health, because like she has had mental health issues that she herself has put out, not like I'm criticizing her for that, but she needs to have that boundary for herself if she wants to be better. And she's saying that for herself right now. I'm not putting words in her mouth either. It is very good. Now, people are going to criticize her for having GFE content to begin with. There are a lot of female VTubers that do that. A lot of female VTubers get a lot of money for doing that. And that is their thing. But she doesn't want to be a part of it anymore.
As nice as the idea is of no boundary, it doesn't work. It does not work. It's an unbalanced power dynamic. I have too much power here as a streamer. I'm too powerful. I want you guys to care about me, but I want you to remember I'm a streamer and I can't do all of these things for you that a lot of people in the past have wanted or needed. But I want to be for you whatever you need me to be when I'm here and I'm streaming. When I'm live, I hope that I can fill a little hole, I guess a gap. I can do more than that. I can't, which is something I've been fighting for years, trying to do more than that. That is slowly eating away at me. Not the fault of anyone in particular. I don't want people to be obsessed with me. The weight of people being obsessed with me has crushed me. I think I'm not someone that is very social. I don't enjoy the spotlight, and I loved it for a while. I loved the thought of people being infatuated with me. Because I've never been a very interesting or cool person. And then I could come on the computer and I could say, hey, love me the most. And everyone would say, yes, okay. And I guess it felt good. It felt good for a while. And it doesn't feel good anymore. It hurts now. It's literally what I asked for. I made my bed and now I'm laying in it. Women, right? Exactly.
And that is very good of her to do. Honestly, that is very, very good of her to do. Because she does need a bit of, you know, limitations of things. Because people are going to absolutely take it a little too far. They're going to take it out, well, however far they want to. But for the most part, they need to make sure that they are not, you know, having this parasocial connection to their Oshi or whoever it is. And I'm gonna let you see right here. There's people who saw it positively, and because parasocialism is normal. Parasocialism kind of is like the connection to a person that you are not directly connected to, or in this case, a virtual person. There is certain levels of parasocialism. The extreme GFE type of parasocialism are the ones that people have an issue with, and I don't think is very good. Gets fame, high viewership, stable income, does successful donathon, flies abroad on vacation, and tells generous supporters they're not needed anymore right after. Happens all too frequently. Just don't give money to women online, bros. It's an investment with no return. And other people here pin that one down immediately. Another news, she got a boyfriend. That's what I hear. People hearing what they want to hear in this whole situation, of course. He says, hates being GFE streamer. Called GFE streamer. Does GFE content. I had my S F'd over by a GFE streamer once. Get that bag, Shondo. Stop making excuses. We have in here, lol, her entire persona is based on Imoto wife parasocialism. She's entertaining enough, and I get that she's setting boundaries for her mental health, which is always good. But this person says, but I can't imagine being devoted a husband who's been patiently waiting for her to come back again, only to be told it's all over. And that's where the parasocialism is a little too much, and that's why she's making this limitation. If you feel broken up with, you were the problem. Other people, you know, on the other side saying, bros, just chill. I think there might be something wrong with Shondo. For as long as I remember, Shondo has always had been a GFE streamer. She calls her fans husbands, and they turn and call her wife. Wife posting has been a very regular thing among Shondo fans. Continuing here, it gets, like I mentioned, that gets fame, high viewership. That's the one I saw. Another one, I wonder why she decided to tell her fans this now, instead of before the subathon where she got 100K. It truly is a mystery. It's not necessarily a mystery. I'm going to throw in my own 2 cents here. I'm going to throw in my own feelings on the whole situation here. What I think ended up happening, it's very possible that ended up happening, with her being gone, she ended up getting a lot of parasocial stuff. She ended up getting a lot of people that were like, oh my God, crying that Shondo's gone, that type of thing. She started feeling uncomfortable about that and didn't want that to continue. That is something that does happen a lot to the female side of VTubing. I do know that. I have seen that, heard that from, you know, consequentially from other, you know, people that I've seen. A lot of female streamers have mentioned this in their streams about how it has made them feel uncomfortable and things like that. It is never a bad thing for you to put a limit on what you want to do. Now I get why everyone's becoming a VTuber. This S is free money, especially the GFE VTuber route. Damn near unpatchable. Funny how people say they hate being used for money, yet miss it when wrapped in a VTuber model. That is well, that is an interesting way to say things. Either way, no matter what people, as you can see, it got people in a bit of a tizzy, a bit of an anger moment. I do wish her the best, and I do think that she has lots and lots of chances for success outside of what she considered GFE content and things like that. Rei, the Stingray VTuber, is, well, obviously a Stingray VTuber. They have been around for a bit since June 2022, so it's been about 3.5 years that they have been around as a Twitch and YouTube partner. They are successful, as you can see here, with 59K followers, and in their other areas, they have quite a few followers as well. They have some news, though. They are graduating. It is unfortunate. It is a surprise to many, but she goes into full detail as to why she has decided to graduate. When I begun VTubing in 2022, I was in an abusive relationship and had no outlets, nowhere to be myself. I was insulted and belittled every day, physically and mentally. When I made my first post on Twitter as Rei, I was immediately met with so many kind people replying, messaging me, and some even came to my first stream. I can never describe the impact every kind comment I have received has made on me. Every day I streamed and got to be Rei, I realized that people love me no matter how silly or loud or annoying, or quote-unquote annoying. I have had amazing opportunities and accomplished things I've only dreamed of. I was able to connect with so many VTubers who inspired me long before I ever had my own model. I released my own merch, meet so many new friends, reach a partner on Twitch and YouTube, get my own 3D models, and just countless blessings, all thanks to every single one of you who have been kind enough to support me. To my community, every one of you are the kindest, most caring, and accepting group of people I've ever had the privilege of being around. You all have brought so much light into my life, and I cannot begin to thank each and every one of you enough for being so patient and supportive of me over the past few years. So that's, thanking the community is always great, because the community does so much for a VTuber. You're also silly and sweet to me. I will continue to think about the time we all shared together. Being Rei has truly changed my life forever. Unfortunately, I was diagnosed with a new medical condition on top of a fibromyalgia diagnosis that is extremely hard to cope with, because fibromyalgia brings a lot of pain. It brings a lot of pain. Fibromyalgia, as far as I know, there's no cure. From what I understand, there's just pain management. That's pretty much all you have to do with pain management, which sucks. So I will be taking 2026 to fully dedicate myself to my health and job opportunities. I have an internship in Japan. Whoa, that's amazing. In Japan. Somewhere along the way, VTubing started being a big tool on, started taking a big toll. This is a big tool, but big toll on my health. So it is best to step away for now. I'm excited to step into my life with all the hope you have brought to me over the years. My last stream will be December 24th, 2 p.m. PST, after I will be ceasing VTubing activities. I will be dreaming of a day when I can be your Stingray once again. Thank you for everything. And people have reacted, as you expect, giving me, who cares about what I said? But Chibi says, Rei, I'm wishing you the best. Have lots of fun in Japan and focus on yourself. Hope you can feel better. And of course, she responded, thank you so much. Remember going to your stream before I was a VTuber where you were so kind to me and answered all my annoying questions about VTubing. You've always inspired me and I'll continue to support you. Obi Katie Cat, wishing you all the best, Rei. I'm so glad I got to meet you and I hope we cross paths again someday. Good luck on the health stuff. Much lovies. And thank you so much, Katie. I'm honored to have met you. Thank you for being such an inspiration to me. Then you have Neko Miki. It's always been a pleasure seeing your content and perseverance through all the challenges you've had to face. Good luck on the next steps of your journey, and I wish you the medical conditions to be as manageable as they can be. Cynical, Leah Kitties, they're all, as I can just show you here on screen, they all are wishing her the very best, letting them know that they have been, they are honored to have met them, and that they have, they do have seen them as a very kind part of the community. So yeah, it is unfortunate when these things happen, but it is health related. So I do wish her the very best health-wise, and I do hope that she can have it managed properly, so that she can live a very successful life. Hololive is in our news today, but what is Hololive? Hololive Productions is a company underneath the parent company Cover Corp, which was started by Motoaki Tanigo years ago, around I think 2018 actually. They, as you can see down here, have a lot of active members, both on the Japanese side and on the EN side. Japanese being on the left, EN and EN being up here to start off with, and also you have Device, you have Holo Stars, you have Hololive ID on the left over there. Tons and tons of different people are a part of it, and they make tons of people happy. Why are we talking about them? Again, why are they involved in today's news? There's been an update for shipping. Shipping has been, well, the bane of a lot of the people in Hololive's community. A lot of the community members, because shipping to several areas, you have to go through GeekJack, you have to go through other agencies like that, if they want to send it to those areas. Now, Hololive Productions' official shop, which is their official store, GeekJack is a affiliate store. Basically, they are affiliated with GeekJack. They use GeekJack for places in Southeast Asia where they usually will not ship to, or other places where they usually will not ship to, or at least the official shop won't ship to. Starting December 24th, they are going to be going to Southeast Asia. They're expanding the destinations where they're going to be actually able to ship: Brunei, Cambodia, Laos, Philippines, Thailand, Vietnam, and Timor. Official notice is here, which is, we'd like to inform you that Hololive Production official shop has expanded its shipping destinations effective December 24th. And we will be accepting orders from following 7 new countries, regions in Southeast Asia, the ones that I mentioned before. Further, the following links for details regarding order shipping destinations outside of Japan, international delivery, shipping rates, carriers, etc., and payment methods as well. And it's like I said, GeekJack is an option as well if you don't want to. If it usually won't be cheaper, but if it does end up being cheaper, you can use GeekJack if it does ship to your area, or you can continue using the official shop. However you want, Hololive's still going to get the money. So it's great to see that they are extending it to new places, because these places were underserved before. It's really nice to see. First time I ever see Laos mentioned in these kind of stuff, so I'm proud we're no longer forgotten. I like to think that one teacher who made an entire graduating class sing a Halloween song for a graduation got Philippines noticed by Hololive staff. A win for Philippines finally, so people are very happy. People are very happy. I'm happy. More people, more fans that can be served, more fans that can enjoy merch from their Oshis, the better. Welcome back, everybody, to the VTuber Showcase, the place where I like to showcase up-and-coming VTubers of various sizes, shapes, forms, types, everything in between. Today, we are talking about EvelynnDE. We are doing this because we want to continue, I want to continue being a positive influence in the VTuber community, being positive in the community, and bringing about the change that I want to see. Promoting others instead of promoting myself. We have done this for over 1,000 VTubers, and I want to keep doing this as long as I can. So today, we're talking about EvelynnDE, like I mentioned before. She is a demon elf VTuber. And we are going to be taking a look at her about section. She says here, hi, I'm Evelyn, FPS lover, big gamer, and we pleasure to meet you. Hope we can have lots of fun together. Want to create a safe and happy space for you. My goal is to make you smile. Let's take a look at something that they've done to make people smile. Okay.
Yeah! 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 Wah! Wah!
They're really enjoying it. They're really enjoying it.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Guys, I'm gaming! I'm gaming!
She's gaming, guys!
Whoa! Whoa!
So she's gaming, guys. There we go. And here we have her on here with some shorts on her YouTube side. Some shorts, some videos as well. Best of 2025 for them, and their live streams that they used to put on here, but right now they're primarily just putting clips and things like this on here, shorts and short parts of the highlights of their streams and such like that. Thank you, Evelyn, for allowing me to showcase you on my channel. I hope I said your name correctly, and I do hope that this helps you in some way. Thank you guys for watching, as always, and of course, take a look, and if you enjoy everything, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, all those things that YouTube asks of you. Really do appreciate you. Have a wonderful day.